I did a reading yesterday on Trump and his, tax. When the tax things comes out, it's going to be really, well, the tax things are coming out. He's lost more money than anybody in the U.S. He's a total loser boy, okay? So I did another reading today, and I'll show you what's been coming out. These things are all going to start coming together. Okay, they'll all start making sense. More and more is going to be coming out. But, this has been such an emotional issue for people. And, of course, Trump has done everything he can to cover this stuff over. Well, more light is going to be continually being shed on it, on his finances and his actual losses. This is just really the start of it, of this action being taken, that we're finding out what's going on. So this is a reflection looking into the world of his finances, of his supposed to being his uber richness, okay? And how he's achieved what he's gotten, who he's wined and dined to do it. And we know that a lot of his achievements are really bogus. He's really lost so much money. So this is, again, usually 3 of Wands. We have it in the next card, and the other deck comes up, waiting for your ship to come in. Okay, compassion. His healing force was who he's in bed with. Okay, yeah, this is what's pulled him out. He's lost billions. He's lost $1 billion. He's lost it, not gained it. And all of this is going on in the time where he was putting out his book that he's such a great deal maker. Well, who healed the thing? Who was it? Who's he's in bed with? Okay. Oh, wisdom of wisdoms. The Russians and the money laundering, waiting for his ship to come in, and it was all from overseas stuff. That's his brilliance. His brilliant move was to get involved with the overseas things. That's where his successes come in. He's taken whatever opportunity that he had there, because things were so negative. He had so many losses that really, underneath of it all, he's not rich, he's not rich. So he puts on this big acting face, this big brouhaha, but behind the scenes, he's a failure behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, he's been a failure. So he puts on a big act and has conned through, there we go, nurturing this idea and selling this as a Trump brand as if it's something big. This is what he's done. This is the action he's taken to make this thing nurturing and talking about putting on this big face, the mask, that he's some uber wealthy guy that knows how to make these deals when he has failed and failed and failed time and time again. Okay? So now it's coming out that he's had all these losses. Now we're going to start seeing purity. We're going to start seeing through his nonsense through the window. Okay. Now they're going to start taking the path, taking the action to, dominate Trump. Trump has tried to dominate this for so long. Well, now it looks like they're going to start dominating, because this has already come out today that he's really lost. Okay. He's really lost all of this money. I think, people are going to be happy. Some of us are going to be very happy with it. you know, Queen of Cups. You know, I think that I like the fish there. His fishiness, the fishy drama with Trump's fishy drama, okay, is going to come to the surface. And I think that now that they have this thing, that he's had so much loss and this and that they're really, the courts are going to look at this and fast track the thing that they have to have his tax returns, because he could be totally compromised. Yeah, they're worried about the Empress is usually our value system, and that everything can come crashing down because of Trump. I mean, his big towering buildings and all of that, everything can come crashing down, okay? Because he's got it by ill-gotten means. And they know that this could be something that foreign powers can, you know, hold over his head. So yeah, they're starting to get smart with this. Okay, this is a very emotional issue out in the world, and so now that it's like, you know, looking at this, you know, we're looking at, this is our country. This is really something we need to look at and handle. Okay, we can't have somebody there that can be compromised. Oh yeah, this is really going to anger him. He's really rapidly, the action is anger. And I think it's not only anger, and it's a prickly situation. We've got the, you know, prickly situation. Things are breaking all around. A lot of stuff is going to start coming and flying now. Okay, very rapidly. Action is going to be taken. They're going, you know, we can't have this. We can't have this. So I think that things, yeah, going to work together. I think maybe even some of Republicans are going to have to wake up. You know, they love to try to keep this hidden, but for love of the country, you're going to have to do love of the country more than that to you know, start revealing what's been hidden. It's like I've said from day one, Trump is a con man. He has always been a con man. Okay? Oh yeah, the death, the devil. Oh, this is the start of the end for Trump. Okay? This is really the start of the big ending for him. Okay? Now that this is broke, and they see that he lost the biggest loss of anyone in the U.S., they know that this could be compromising things, that they really, in this situation, they have to look at his taxes. There is no if, ands, or buts, no way around it, because he is a risk to the national security. Okay? So, yeah, this is really the start of the end for Trump, and he can get pissed off all he wants and whine and scream and cry. But when it comes to the national security, all bets are off. And, you know, his thinking he's going to tie everything up in court forever, they'll fast track this, because this has to do with national security. And he could be a total risk for being blackmailed, or, you know, for them having leverage over him. All these foreign powers. And especially Russia, because he's been doing money laundering for Russia. It's like I said, watch, they're going to get him on RICO charges. I've said that since the beginning. Mark my words. We'll have to watch and see what else is going to fly on this. But very interesting that finally his breaking and coming out that he was the biggest loser, boy. How can you lose $1 billion? How can you? And then proclaim that he is just so smart with the art of the deal. I'm so brilliant. Okay? And this is why his sister backed off right away, because they have been doing illegal things with taxes for years. For years. And I mean, they're all going down. All of them are going to go down. Okay? All of them are going to go down. So, grab the popcorn. It's going to start getting interesting and get heated very quickly.